Where in the world is Gregorius Lundvik? Oh wait, that's a different thing altogether. Who is Gregorius Lundvik? Now, you may have seen him briefly in trailers of The Sims 4 Werewolves expansion pack. He has been seen around Moonwood Mill sometimes, and some Sims try and interact with him. They may try and distract him or suddenly cry out his name. They may even attempt to communicate directly with him. And if he does speak with you, the interaction to become a werewolf from Greg appears. Now, according to many books and artifacts that can be found in Moonwood Mill, Greg is likely to have been a mooncaster before becoming a werewolf. While still a mooncaster, it's implied he had a familiar named Brutus, and Greg, as he is more commonly known, appears to be middle-aged, but many think he is as old as Vladislas Stroud, though no proof has ever been found to back this rumor up. Greg was married to Avelina Lundvik, who has since passed, and that his mother was a werewolf crafter named Pernilla Lundvik, and she used to use her werewolf son to test the durability of her handmade rugs and materials that she made. Greg met Avelina in Glimmerbrook, the small town concealing a hidden magical universe. It was love at first sight. Greg described how he fell madly and hopelessly for Avelina the first time they met as a pair of starry-eyed spellcasters. This potentially makes Avelina his fated mate, his one true partner for life, written by destiny itself. Greg lives in a ramshackle trailer now, towards the west side of Moonwood Mill Map. You can initially access this location by traveling west of the lakeside peak, which has a boarded-up entrance. The peak can also be traveled to. This is where you'll find moon petal flowers during a full moon. You can sometimes spot grouchy Greg mooching around the grounds of his hut before disappearing into the surrounding woodlands. You cannot interact or gain access to Greg's trailer, and Greg is never seen in sim form. However, if you interact with the warning signs on his property, he usually spawns outside his door. It is thought that Greg is an incredibly ancient and powerful werewolf who was one of the original mooncasters, like his mother, and they were able to transition into wolves to fight against the vampires. Evidently, some magic users decided it was better to breed cow plants for combat instead of becoming wolves. Cow plants for combat. Now there's an interesting idea. Makes you wonder why you never see cowplant horror movies today like vampire and werewolf movies. One of Greg's dear friends, Yina Kia, was killed by one of those cowplants, and the words "Avenge you" are carved into the jawbone of that cowplant, which is now an artifact. Greg's dark path led him to struggle with his fury, and this caused him to not be able to shift back into human sim form anymore. So, if you find that you have lingered too long with Greg and find yourself wishing you were at an Ozzy Osbourne Howl at the Moon concert, well, there's still hope to bring you back to your normal, everyday type of strange sim household. Evidently, Celine coincidentally found the cure for werebees, contracted from a werewolf bite. So if you wish to cure your sim of the curse without cheats, visit Celine at the local bar. Of course, if you are leaning the other way and you want to read more about werewolves, you can check out the local library and speak with Wolfgang. Isn't that funny? Wolfgang. Who may tell you some local werewolf history, or you can even read one of those books, like Beyond Big and Bad, Rethinking Harmful Werewolf Stereotypes, Peter Barker book, Book of Wolfgang Mulder, Secrets book, Bark Magazine, or the Good Boy Magazine. Think I'm going to kick back with the Good Boy Magazine right now while you watch the rest of the video.